I don't know why I have such a problem with speaking loudly or enunciating. Um, but yeah, like I did on my last video, if I feel like something I said wasn't clear enough or loud enough, I will come to the camera and elaborate on what I said. Okay. Alright. So I saw a video on horizontal stacking, but it was called horizontal double stalls, and that's not, as far as I'm aware, that's not the right terminology for it, or that's not what I've used, or not what I'm been taught. What I know of it is horizontal stacking. Um, the way that I make sense of horizontal stacking is that it's like stalling, but like on the plane that you stall, say you stall here, you can't stall right out of that back there. You can't. You have to move off of it first. So you have to move from there to here and then back to there. Or from there to here and back to there. You can't go stall, stall. Like, it just, you have to move out of it before you can go back into it. But stacking is the closest you can get to that. So if you got a horizontal stall here, stacking is pulling out of the horizontal stall and stalling, like defying gravity over it. So it's going to look kind of like this. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so for this, I'm just going to teach you like the basic concept behind it. And then I'm going to go back and teach you a couple variations of different stacks that you can do, or different stack stall combinations you can do. I'm just going to put them in the stacks category that I made. Let's see. Stacking is difficult, especially horizontal. Vertical is difficult, but horizontal, in my opinion, is probably harder. Because you're going to do, like, I don't know, it's not going to go how you want it first. When you first do it, it's going to feel like, really what you're doing is cheating a vertical stall. So you're doing a vertical stall, but you're forcing it into horizontal mode. So like, you know, you can do that stall and then a vertical stall. You can do a vertical stall, horizontal stall, and then a vertical stall, right? Basically, horizontal stacking is just cheating horizontal stall to, instead of vertical stall, I'm moving, like, I go into the vertical stall, and then I move my hand up to the point where the vertical stall stops. If I'm vertically stalling here, then the second it gets there, as it meets its point, I'm going to bring my hand up to meet it so it's horizontal. So it's like, let me see, from vertical stall to a horizontal stall to a vertical stall. And from this, as I'm going into the vertical stall, I'll show you again, but as I'm going into the vertical stall, I'm not sure if you can see me, I hope you can. As I'm going into the vertical stall, I'm going to bring my hand up. It's kind of hard to do not doing it, but okay, it's because I'm not adding the swing. Okay, from there, swing. You see? As it reaches its pivotal point, as it reaches where it's going to stop, and you can feel as it's getting as high as it's going to go. You can also push behind it if you've been doing vertical stalls for a while. You know that like the more force you add, and the more like, I mean, it kind of feels like you can push it upward. It's not really, I guess, doing that because one thing that's not working. It feels like you can push it. If you're going up behind it, and if you're smoothly underneath it, then you can ride up with it to as much force as you put behind it. So, kind of like you can follow it up. Well, you can follow it up. And if you can follow it up perfectly in time, then you can make it a stack. See? But that's the theory behind horizontal stacking. It's not that complicated, but it's going to take just some tightening up at first, because you'll find yourself like not knowing exactly when it's going to be up there and trying to do it, but like it not really coming across as a horizontal stack, more like a vertical saw. But just keep vertically sawing and like just try to catch the time and bring it up. Also, you'll find it's easier to horizontal stack if instead of it, like when you vertical saw, your hand is aiming upward like this. See? My hand is going like that. But you'll find that it's much easier to horizontal stack if as you come there, you round it out and you're aiming that way. See? Your hand should be pushing it in that direction. And in time you can kind of push it, like how you can push vertical saw. It's really just momentum, but getting in time with it enough you can follow the momentum as it goes there. It kind of looks like you're pushing it. It kind of feels like you're pushing it, but you're really not. You're just following behind momentum. But you know that you're doing it right if it feels like you're pushing it. That's the same with the vertical saw. But you know you're doing it right if it feels like you're pushing it because you're perfectly in time with its momentum. And over time, your brain will kind of sync up with it. You just have to keep practicing it. But yeah, that's the concept of horizontal stacking. Not that I thought that the double horizontal saw video was bad, or didn't teach anything, or it wasn't accurate, but I just felt like there were, everyone teaches differently, and I feel like there are certain things that he may have left out that I could elaborate on a little clearer. And also, he just kind of showed like one format of it. I don't know, but I say watch both of these videos and take from both of them what you will. It might make it easier to learn it. He teaches them over here. I prefer to do that way. Well, at least the first one that I'm going to teach you, I prefer that one. But like, there, you can stack in either direction. Any direction that you can stall up in. And you can stall up on both sides, which means you can stack horizontally on both sides. But yeah, I call it horizontal stacking. Take from both videos what you will. And if you have any questions and you need to elaborate, I will do that for you in heartbeat. Just send me a message, or post me a comment, or give me your curiosities somewhere or another, and I will respond at my earliest convenience. And I'm a lot better about teaching stuff if I know what your specific area of issue is, so please utilize that, because I will definitely respond. But yeah, thanks for your time. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helped you, and take it easy.